Hello, it's Berser. We are now on episode 10 of Dragon Age Origins. Last time we were just exploring the town, and we were getting rid of the bandits that were causing problems for everyone else. Yeah, now we're just gonna move on, I guess. Thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope you enjoy watching it. So, new quest. When bears attack. Sure, let's fight some bears. A last keepsake. A thanks to all villagers who opened their barns and crops to the refugees in their dark times. The chantry regularly hears praises from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village whose mother, good wife Sarah, is missing, and she's been missing for the better part of the week. Oh, it's the boy. Any traveler or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. In later years, the boy will be thankful to have such a keepsake to remember his brave mother by. That poor boy. That poor boy. Very cool, so I guess we're gonna go back into the wilds. Okay, so the boy said he was from a farm. But like, we already been here. Maybe it'd be like somewhere later in the woods. Oh my god. I don't know why that scared me. Oh, there's Leanna. Oh, that's all ton of wolves.
Make a preserver.
Need.
Try to be merciful.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Alistair, don't die. Don't die, Alistair, please. Freeze.
I am your death.
Well. Yes! A health potion. That funny, that wolf was carrying one. Oh no, is this gonna be the body? It is. You found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake, her shoe. Okay. Well, how did I miss this before? How did I miss her body? That poor boy. And like, the town's right there. They can just pick up her body and bring it back. Like, they don't have to leave it. I'm also surprised the wolves didn't eat it. Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was the boy. I was like, I don't want to face him. I don't want to break the news to him. Okay.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
I have. Okay, so there's still the bears that are somewhere. Family of bears. I hope there's not baby bears. Baby bears are so cute. I think we should just adopt the baby bear and then raise as our own. Never when Mouse was turned into a bear. Am I a bear? I loved it. Or maybe it's when, like, as I leave, I'll encounter them. Because, like, there's no forest here. What scoundrel?
Someone help us!
Hello! Oh! Darkspawn! sorry, Alistair. I am so sorry. Nah, oops. I move away. No, please leave me alone. Oh, sorry. I was panicking. They're still chasing me. I feel like a mother duck. Oh, there we go. Now I can drink my potion.
Left to go.
Now you fall.
I am in danger. Do something.
I don't know. Heal? Maybe I should teach Robert how to heal people. He might be a little bit more useful. Ooh.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
I remember them. They like sell you stuff. They're merchants. You're welcome. How obliged? Exactly. I wasn't trying to save you. Trust me. You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
I doubt you want to travel with the Grey Warden. Some of these are just brags. Like, you don't. I'm a Grey Warden. Sorry. I'm a Grey Warden. Just so you know. It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along. I'm not going the same way, trust me. King's business, I'm afraid. I'm just going to say it's complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we? We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Ooh. I remember the gifts you can give to other people in the party. Blood Mage. Sealed letter. Can I open it? Okay, hopefully we can adopt a bear. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But
Let us dispatch them quickly.
rage.
It shall be done.
Okay, I don't see any baby bears. Aha. Oh my gosh.
Fear me.
Ah! Ooh, now I just need to collect their pelt. Right? 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 Oh, okay. I guess not. Ew. Ew. Oh yeah. Let's go collect some money. Kind of awkward when there's no music playing. Or I just don't hear it, I don't know. Hello.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Level up, yes. Okay, I can be a shapeshifter, but I don't want to be a shapeshifter. Spirit healer. I feel like I'm gonna have to be a healer. Yeah, okay, let's learn heal. Okay. Can I... should I move this with... I don't really use the fire. Okay. Now let's actually do... I'm curious what this is. Premium content. Yeah. And then we'll look into helping out about the Darkspawn stuff. And it's kind of exciting because I've never done a quest. Like, I haven't... Sorry. It's exciting because I've only done one DLC, and I have no idea what DLC that was. But I do not remember a merchant one. Oh, these guys are still here. I want to talk to them.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is clean.
I know we bump into
Thank
them
you, Colonel,
later.
for all your assistance.
Yes. Ooh. Spooky.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real. Must have been something I ate. Why are you bothering me? I'm fine. Let's blame it on the food, because I'm a manly man.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Archdemon is that a dragon? Why didn't Duncan just tell everyone that? Are these dreams going to happen a lot? Oh, so many good questions. Maybe I can ask them all. Let's ask the first one.
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Why is everyone just staying around? Like, they're standing over there just staring at what? Just standing. I'm not frying. Any other surprises I should know about? You could have told me earlier. Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it. Yeah, you should have warned him before going to sleep, but yeah, let's just say thank you.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Alistair approval. 1. Yes. They did come.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good?
Sounds
Yes?
like a great deal. You're free to stay, just mind yourselves. Let me see your wares. Have you been following us? Where you said exactly. Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
They're so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna need all the health potions I can get. Do I have any hats? Oh, you do have hats. But they're not impressive. A collar? 5 gold. Ooh. Yes. Why are all these gifts free? Oh. Pet rock. Canary. Cat lady's hobble stick? Butterfly sword. Lump of sharp. How's that a gift? I feel like that's more of an insult. Rotten onion. Okay. Thoughtful gift. What's going on here? I've never seen this before. Oh, that's to get more room. Yeah, let's get a backpack. Okay, let's...
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do? I want some enchanting done. I would like to see what other goods you have for well. Oh, what enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
He's so cute. I want some enchantment done. I like to see, yeah, very well. I feel like a stick my dog would like. Here's my doggy. Mayhem.
Oh, why, you little...
What? Did you just jump at the sight of your own shadow again? Are you harassing my dog?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Why is he getting near his food? There's hardly any blood drawn. Still, he shouldn't have. It was just a warning. He could have taken a hand off. Good boy, teach that silly Alistair a lesson. Bad dog, that's not very nice. Well, he's a war dog. I don't know, let's just go with the first one. Aww.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
But why is he getting near his food?
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Oh no, leave my dog alone, man. Don't listen to Alistair, he's full of rubbish. If you had it and you didn't know, it probably was tasty. I've never fed you another human being. I'll say the first one.
Hey!
Yeah, don't scare my dog. I'm trying to give my dog a stick right now. I kind of just want to back away slowly. Guess what? Okay, anyways, I guess I can't give my dog a stick.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
What can a Templar do exactly? What is Sten doing? Oh, maybe he's still growling at the dog.
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
So can other learn these talents? So Templars have magic themselves. Have you hunted many mages? It seems like the Templars could run the Chantry. Yeah, could others learn?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
So you were addicted to this lyrium? That's horrible, I can't believe they would do that. Don't mages have lyrium too? Sounds like an excellent method of control. I'm gonna say that's horrible.
Well, they do it. And they feel perfectly justified. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
For Alistair. Nope. Stan's just... Stan.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the Coins? Levy the Trader?
I'm Robert, I never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
This seems sketchy to me. What promises did Duncan make to you? How did you know Duncan? I have pressing matters to attend farewell by the promises.
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Uh-oh. Just tell me what I need to know. What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Just tell me what I need to know. I'm surprised you kept your name. And what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
Okay, I'm feeling less sketched out. Can you just go there yourself? Never even heard of the Soldier's Peak. Let's just ask why can't he go himself.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few never lost out. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
What do you need from me? Why didn't Duncan help you? How will you reclaiming the peak help the Wardens? Yeah, how will that... how?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Your family faiths will be rewarded. I will help you. Yeah.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Cool. So that's the start of that quest. Now let's just have a quick word with Morgan.
Yes?
Hi. I'd like to ask you something. So life in the wilds must have been very lonely. I would like to discuss something personal. Let's say it must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
And did they speak back? And that seemed normal to you? But you eventually left? That seemed sounds wonderful. I'd say we should compliment her, because for her, that's like home. That's what she's happy with. So we'll say that sounds wonderful.
For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
So you're a thief? I can't imagine Flemeth was pleased. What happened then? Yeah, what happened?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
But you're just a child. I have a hard time picturing you heartbroken. Ooh. Flemeth was right, no doubt. But you're just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning.
What?
Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
I feel sorry for you, but you don't need to live that way any longer. They made you stronger, didn't they? Those are harsh lessons to teach a child. She's very proud, so let's go with they made you stronger, didn't they?
They did indeed. To return to your
I like
original
that.
question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
+9, yeah.
Yes?
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry?
You are very cute to ask so many questions.
Thanks. I'm glad you think so. And you're cute when you're evasive. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Just answer or don't. Yeah, let's go with you complimenting and calling her cute.
Really? Perhaps we should be wrapped in ribbons and adorned with flowers. So cute are we, too. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
Fun? You found it fun? Really had no trouble with them. I feel sorry for the Templars. Yeah, poor Templars. But she seems to really hate them. I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, no trouble.
I am unsure. I was too young to understand, and perhaps 'twas bravado on Flemeth's part, or perhaps she was merely amused. I will never know. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait, a little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
Ooh, Flemeth used you as bait? Did you actually kill them all? Surely more would have followed. Yeah.
Sometimes. Eventually. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
Don't regret hurting any of those men at all. What exactly is an apostate? They probably thought you were dangerous with good reason. Do you still think that was fun? They got what they deserved. Yeah, we hate them because we're a mage.
Perhaps they did. Still, I do not begrudge them doing what they believe is necessary. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the circle of magi as apostates, and apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true. Still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit.
Yeah. I mean, what, we'll fight you to the end. Have you no responsibilities of those around you? Ooh, the circle is not quite what you pictured. I agree completely if you say so. I'm just gonna agree.
An interesting answer for a mage. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching the whole video. It means a lot to me. If you have any feedback, please leave a comment. And if you haven't yet, like the video, please. And subscribe. Thank you.